You know, it's sad that you can't go and have a nice festivities without somebody trying to ruin it.
Not in drunkenness and revelries, not in lewdness and lust,
not
in strife and envy, but put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no
God knows my secret sins.
in its lust. Its lust.
My secret sins are between me and whoever else.
Rebellion against the true and living God of the Bible. This is perversion.
He's got a camera.
Pervert the living God.
Must be doing vlogs.
Oh yeah, he's doing a vlog, yeah.
The other ways of God. God is
He's recording me right now. My God.
God's holiness.
What sin is an Oktoberfest? I have to wonder. Drinking is not a sin. I believe that the monks actually created mead, which was some of the first alcohol ever created. If anything, we're praising the gods by being here and drinking a damn brew. What this is somebody that does not have a hobby and needs to find a hobby, but he has no friends either, so he thought he'd make friends this way. He ain't making friends this way. It's things like this that make you just shake your head and like, what the was going on with this guy?
Fuck those guys.
Is that right? And he's recording. Like, what's he gonna do with this? He'll probably get more hits on YouTube than I will. Did he say Dollar Tree? Drunkenness. Y'all have sinned in going to hell for being drunk. Let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong about being drunk. I've been there. And I went to church the next day, hungover. So, and God didn't cast me out. Someone buy this motherfucker a glass of water. He's gonna fucking get parched here shortly.
The bus of this
Jesus.
trespass.
All right.
You die in your sins. Folks, repent.
Repent, for the end is near. You know, if this guy would go in there and have a drink or two, this wouldn't be an issue, right? We have interviewed people for 6-7 hours today, and everybody said, the majority of people said that the reason why they loved Oktoberfest so much, the reason why they loved Oktoberfest so much was because of the camaraderie between everybody. And then you got this guy. That doesn't make any sense. It's ludicrous. If the guy was even going in there to talk to folk like we do, like we have been, he would realize that there's nothing wrong and everybody's getting along. And he's the only one that is causing any strife. And you're not going to get anybody on your side by yelling at him and ruin a good time. What's he hoping to do? What is the plan here? Just to sit there and be loud enough that people pay attention to you? You're not going to get people to follow you and watch you by yelling at them or telling them they're going to go to hell. Matter of fact, around here, you tell somebody to go to hell for drinking, they're going to drink twice as much to prove you're wrong. This is the problem. This is the problem. Now, if you look at this guy behind me who's yelling and screaming and have this big issue, but if we look to the other side, you're going to find a guy that's just holding a sign, he's reading the Bible, and I can appreciate that. His protest is silence, he's getting his point across, and I think that's a great thing. This guy is just annoying everybody, and people are getting upset. Isn't that the opposite of what we want to do when it comes to religion and these types of things? We're not trying to upset people, we want to bring people in. Oh, there, see, come to Christ. How are we coming to Christ? By being loud and obnoxious. They're getting it wrong. This is what's wrong with most of protests in this day and age. You want to be fucking passionate, you want to bring people to the fucking cloth or whatever you want to bring them to, do it the right way. Invite them for a meal, give them a drink. Yelling at them and telling them they're going to hell, you're an idiot. And that's the only reason I'm upset. The guy can do it all day long. I don't really care, but I mean, really? You're kind of being stupid. I'm not trying to be a dick. I really would like to talk to him, but I don't think I want to engage these people because there's no talking to these fucking folks. They believe in so heartily what they believe is right that they don't have the ability to step away from that and look at it from another perspective. They don't have any, I mean, this guy, like I said, would offer a beer. We get a lot more people to understand and agree with him, but he won't. He thinks the only way to reach out to these people is by yelling at them, and that's what's wrong. You can't yell at people and get away with it. And then you got this guy. He understands what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
How are you doing today, sir?
Absolutely. Very good. How are you doing tonight?
Not bad at all. What's your name?
Tim Shelton.
How many
Oktoberfest.
Yep.
I've been here for 17 years. It's a great celebration. I'm very happy to be a part of it, and this guy here is one hell of a guy. Happy Oktoberfest, America. Happy Oktoberfest, La Crosse.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, sir. There's my point. Friendly folk just come up and say hi. This guy's not going to get anybody to hold his hand and say thank you or hi or put an arm around him, is he? So the gentleman over there handed us a Jesus Christ is Lord of all. Neither is there salvation in any other, For there is none other name other than heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Acts 4:12. Inside there is only one God and there is only one plan, so on and so forth. I was born and raised to be Christian and Catholic. When I joined the service, my eyes were opened. I met people that were Jewish. They were Muslim. Matter of fact, my bunkmate read the Quran at night. And what did I learn? That religion's good. Any religion is good. It teaches you right from wrong. It keeps you on the right path. But what I've also learned in my day and age, because I'm kind of old, don't judge me too much, but I've been around the world twice, been to other countries, and here's what I've noticed. People like this, and maybe not him, but people in general, they take certain parts of any religion or any doctrination or whatever it takes. They take little parts of everything and they make it fit what they want. To be honest, I don't think there's any one religion that's right. I happen to practice Buddhism, and I say practice because I'm not Buddhist, but I practice it. I really enjoy like the Vikings and the Greek mythology and that type of thing. And here's what I've realized. No one's right. I'm sorry. Every religion has its flaw somewhere, and every religion is different, but that's not a bad thing. It fits people's needs, whoever those people are and whatever needs they need. And it goes back to that point. You can't get people to follow you if you're just going to yell at them. And you know what? That's not just in religion. That's anywhere. I'm a supervisor, and if I yelled at my people all day long, they're not going to respect me. They're not going to do the work, or they'll do it, but they'll do it half-assed. This is the same thing. And that goes for everything that's going on in the political system this day and age. If everyone wants to yell at everybody else, blame everybody else, and want things from everybody else, and sit here on the curb and try to ruin a person's good time, and you're not making anything. You've really just created a bigger rift in the people that you're trying to convert, or the people you're trying to get to your side. You've caused more problems than you actually solved. And this is probably the first time on the network that I've ever taken such a political or religious stance, but I mean, really, people, look at it. If you just walked out and shook your neighbor's hand and asked him over for dinner, I mean, he doesn't even care what race, creed, religion, or anything else you are. You can talk to him about anything and have a good time. But if you walked over to your neighbor and started screaming at him and throwing rocks, he's going to hate you. That's the problem. That's, this guy, he feels strongly enough to do his thing, and you got to appreciate that he feels that strongly enough. And he's got the right to do it, and that's great. But I think there's better ways to do it. I really do. And a better platform. I don't know, man. You can judge me however you want, but I think it's a lot easier to go ahead and be kind to others than it is to be an asshole to others.